All right, gamers and tech enthusiasts, get ready for a deep dive. We're talking PlayStation 6 today, and Sony did not hold back on the shock and awe.
Yeah.
Whether you're already saving up for that pre-order or just curious about the future of gaming, this deep dive has got it all.
Yeah.
2 new articles landed on my digital doorstep this week, and let me tell you, we've got a lot to unpack.
Yeah, what's interesting right off the bat is Sony's long game, so to speak.
Yeah.
Announcing a 2027 release date now. That's not just hype, that's a statement.
2027, it's like they're sending ripples through time.
Right.
You want to know the biggest shocker for me? The PS6 is going fully digital.
Wow.
No more disk drive.
Wait.
You are looking at an all-download, all-the-time console.
Wow, this has been a long time coming, hasn't it? Think about how we consume media now. Music streaming, digital book libraries.
Right.
Even movies are going more and more online.
Yeah.
Sony's just taking the leap now in gaming.
So less clutter, more convenience, but also no more borrowing games from your friend who buys everything.
Precisely. And of course, there's the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
$999.99 price tag.
Yeah.
Now, some of that is likely due to the advanced tech we'll get into, but it's a big ask from consumers.
Yeah. $1,000 is steep, even for the most diehard fans.
Right.
Speaking of which, they did throw us a bone with the first confirmed launch title, Hogwarts Legacy 2. It seems like Sony knows its audience.
For sure.
Magic and mayhem always sells.
It's a savvy move. The original Hogwarts Legacy was a phenomenon. It proved that there's a huge appetite for these rich, immersive worlds. This tells me Sony is banking on these narrative-driven experiences being a major selling point for the PS6.
But hold on to your sorting hats, folks, because Hogwarts Legacy 2 is just the tip of the iceberg. This is where the PS6 takes a giant leap into the future, and we're not just talking graphics here.
Exactly what's really generating buzz are the AI features.
Right.
We're talking about the kind of tech that could fundamentally change how we play games.
Picture this. You unbox your shiny new PS6 Pop in Hogwarts Legacy 2.
Yeah.
Or download it, I should say.
Right.
And before you can utter Lumos, the console scans your face to verify your age.
Wow.
AI-powered ID checks coming right up.
Wow.
Is this the real deal, or are we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Facial recognition technology is already out there, of course, but using it for age verification in gaming on this scale,
Yeah.
that's a whole new ballgame.
Right.
If it works as promised, it could be a powerful tool for parents.
Yeah.
But there are definitely questions about accuracy, potential biases, and how well it'll work across different ages and ethnicities.
Okay, next up is a feature that sounds like it's ripped straight from a gamer's dream. Adaptive AI gameplay.
Yeah.
Imagine a game that can actually analyze how you play your strengths, your weaknesses, your play style, and adjust itself on the fly.
This is where it gets really interesting from a technical standpoint.
Yeah.
It's one thing to have difficulty settings,
Yeah.
but this is about crafting an experience tailored to you.
Right.
Think about games where enemies get tougher if you're doing well.
Right.
This takes that concept to a whole new level.
So no 2 playthroughs would be the same. What does that even look like in practice?
Yeah.
Could the game throw curveballs you'd never expect because it knows how you play?
Absolutely. Imagine a stealth game where the AI learns to anticipate your movements,
Wow.
or an RPG where the enemies adapt their tactics based on your combat style. The potential for replayability is huge.
Now, if you thought adaptive AI gameplay was wild, buckle up, because the PS6 has even more AI tricks up its sleeve. We're talking about the potential for a true AI game master now.
This is where we start blurring the lines between game design and artificial intelligence in a really fascinating way.
Okay.
Imagine a world where the story itself responds to your choices. Not in a pre-programmed way,
Fair.
but organically, as if a human game master were crafting the narrative on the fly.
So instead of just choosing from dialogue options A, B, or C,
Well-
the game could generate entirely new quests, challenges, even characters based on how you're playing.
Exactly.
That's next level storytelling.
Yeah.
But is that even achievable?
It's ambitious, no doubt.
Yeah.
We're talking about AI that understands pacing, character development, plot twists,
Right.
the things that make a good story compelling. It's a huge technical hurdle, but the creative possibilities are mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Imagine a game where no 2 players have the exact same experience because the story is tailored to them.
Okay, I'm officially geeking out now.
Yeah.
And there's more. The articles also mentioned something about AI being used to create the game worlds themselves.
Right. We're talking about AI-generated environments,
Mhm.
which could revolutionize open-world games.
Okay.
Imagine a landscape that's constantly evolving,
Right.
shaped not only by your actions, but by the AI itself.
So instead of a world designed by developers with borders and limits, the PS6 could offer a practically infinite playground shaped by algorithms. What would that even look like?
Think of games that use procedural generation now to create levels and landscapes.
Right.
The PS6 could take that to a whole new level. Imagine forests that grow and change with the seasons, cities that expand and evolve as you play, even entire planets with unique ecosystems, all generated by the power of AI.
It's like stepping into a constantly evolving work of art.
It really is.
But with all this talk about AI shaping the game world, the story, even how the game plays, is there a risk we lose something in the process? What about the human touch, that spark of creativity that makes games special?
That's the big question, isn't it? Ultimately, AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. It's up to the developers, the artists, the writers, to harness its power while preserving the heart and soul of what makes games great. The future of gaming is a collaboration between human creativity and artificial intelligence.
Well said. And on that note, I think we need to process all this for a second.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from a diskless future and a hefty price tag to AI that could change how we play, experience stories, and even explore game worlds. It's exciting, it's a little bit daunting, and honestly, I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Me neither. This is just the beginning of the conversation.
Right?
As we get closer to 2027, we'll see how these promises translate into reality.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what other surprises await us in the world of gaming and beyond.
That's right. This has been a deep dive into the future of gaming with the PlayStation 6, and if you're as hyped as we are, make sure to check back for more deep dives as the news drops. Until then, game on.